Hello and welcome back. This is live coding stream night 107. Keep saying I'm going to get on earlier. That will happen eventually. Especially considering day streams are actually pretty successful. But we're here. We technically met 2 goals last night with this new system I got coded. Thanks to TrueX for the feedback there. Let's go ahead and boot everything up. I do expect we will be rebooting this system a couple of times. We've still not committed these changes to staging yet, although we're getting quite close. So I think tonight will be the last night of running this off a local. All right, I booted up. Let's populate our start loop, see if that works. Gonna find out. Let's see, stats updating. So we might have to make some more changes here, which is to be expected. Halloween is right around the corner though. It's literally tomorrow. I guess I'll be wearing a beekeeper's outfit because that's what I have. All right, let's see, let's update. All right. Yeah, so for this session, we're going to have the stats update in real time as you interact with the stream. That's what this thing is. Let's go ahead and generate a Twitch token. Gotcha. Let's kill this one more time. Activate Kick. Activate Twitch. Activate YouTube.
True Zedit says what's up.
Yo, yo, yo. One day before Halloween. What do you think about that? Before we get into any coding, let's get our changes committed into staging.
Is it good tears of joy?
One day from Halloween? I don't know. It's always good at the end of the week. That's always a good thing. PH has said he has some stuff to show us tonight. We'll see if he makes it on.
Tears of joy, open mouth smile.
Viral Babu. What a great name.
I like Halloween vibes.
Halloween vibes are good. Might build up a lot of room as well over here. Get going by doing that.
The decoration and all that.
Yeah, seriously. What the hell? So this tile system was one of the first things that I coded in this new version of Kynto. We'll come back to it, do some improvements, but I guess the job done. I use right click to delete the tiles and then left click to replace them with what I want. What we really need is PH to do some spooky music.
The short you posted, Tears of Joy, was good.
Yeah. It's a shame that those sort of shorts don't get picked up by YouTube, but I still post them because they're interesting to me. And part of this channel is just stuff I find interesting. I hate how we can't
Even
make...
you can engage viewers by asking some questions in chat as a poll, and viewers will answer that.
That's definitely a good idea and something we can expand into. Might be fun to code. Oh, I think we have a whole Halloween section of furniture here. Well, hopefully this doesn't crash us.
Always go for it when there are more viewers. Tears of Joy, like they will definitely become curious to know or to answer that.
That's true. Should we get some spooky lighting in here? Lighting systems are fun to code. More complicated than you'd first assume. Let's see, what is it? I think it's under interactables.
So is the work done for the progress bar thinking face?
We're not. I didn't put it in production yet. We'll finish up tonight. I really am going to have to do earlier streams though if we want this channel to pick up. So, like I said though,
Yeah, don't
usually
start the leaderboard yet. I am making a dedicated thumbnail for that thing, the leaderboard thing.
Oh, no worries. It's going to take some time to get that all programmed because we're going to have to do some persistence for that. Maybe we'll start making that easier tonight by working on viewer duration. So even though we're not displaying it, we can start tracking it. Which is going to mean we can also persist voices in between streams so people sound the same, which I think will be a good upgrade. Come on, YouTube, wake up. It's night before Halloween. Where are you all? Come here. It's inviting.
What's your suggestions? I mean, want to do some project with timer tears of joy. That's unique. People will definitely like that.
Well, the first thing is just tracking it in the first place, and then we'll be able to use that for the leaderboard. And the leaderboard's going to represent a scoring system. So based on how many points you have in these live streams, you'll have unique commands that not everyone has. So it's going to be a project more than just like a one-night code stream. And I'll take more ideas. You know that, Truex. It's great seeing this update though as we interact with it. Oh, maybe I should code manual sub count. Yeah, we'll do that.
No, it's not for the leaderboard thing. It can be for anything. I mean, put the timer, tell the viewers, guys, we are going for this thing, and let's see in how many minutes I will accomplish that.
Oh, that's a different idea. That's a good one. Let's see. I think I started coding something that would be useful. But I think before we make any more code changes, we have to move the streams to staging. Otherwise, we won't be able to track the subscriber count, so I have to keep restarting the server to test code changes. So let's get through the boring stuff at the front of the stream, so we can move on to the good stuff. What's going on here? This is for power skills. I never got around to implementing it. It's gibberish. So we can detect wee. What's going on in here? Wow. Can't believe I started coding this. Whole RTMP streaming to my iPhone. We're gonna have to get this done.
Lol, rolling on the floor laughing.
We got GPT for all. We've got like a handful of really big features that we're working on getting released. It's no joke. No joke at all.
Power Skills says the only way you can stop UWUWUWUW is by getting me banned. Prohibited. Tears of joy, otherwise not possible.
Oh, you know what? You don't say it's not possible to me. I could do it without banning you. But I'm glad to see you here, Power Skills. How you doing?
Great, what about you?
Not too bad. I think I've got a pretty good weekend lined up. But,
And Mr. Moderator, how you are doing?
I'm good.
Power Skills, Truex Edits. What's your plans for Halloween? Okay, it looks like we can remove that.
You are doing the Halloween live, right?
So I'm going out to enjoy the night. So I might do some coding during the day tomorrow, but that entirely depends on how I feel. And but I might hop on live for 10 minutes when I'm out and about, show you guys what's going on in Florida. Truex, what you got going on?
No, we need exploring one.
Yeah, we could do a little bit of that. The biggest problem is going to be live music. Last time I had live music captured on my channel, it
Like you are
shut it down
exploring
for...
Florida Tears of Joy.
That would be fun. I'll definitely be recording as well. Yeah, so the plan is I'm going to get over pretty early to my trailer on the coast, and then as soon as my friend gets out of work, we'll Uber into town. So tonight I'll have to set everything up here, so I could do an avatar stream if I want while out and about. As you guys could probably tell, I much prefer doing live streams when I can hear what you're saying as opposed to just reading it on a chat. It feels weird. We might have missed PH. It might have been past his bedtime, Truex.
Just put the stream on and take the iPhone with you if like you go for bare minimum an hour too, that will be great as well. No need for a long stream. Tears of joy.
Yeah, but like I said, the problem's going to be live music. Do you know what I mean? YouTube punishes the channel big time if it picks it up. It happened when I did a stream test like 3 months ago, and it affected the channel for about 6 weeks.
Who need the music? Tears of joy. We need the exploration.
No, the music isn't the exploration. Meaning the places I'll go will have live music.
Okay, so the other channel will be good for this.
That's a good idea, actually.
The one for your vlogs.
That's a good idea. YouTube's crapping out with how many people they're sending us tonight, man.
On that, keep doing raw live stream like start and boom. Here we are rolling on the floor laughing, guys, exploring this, that, so and so.
Yeah, one of the things I've been trying to code is a native iPhone application. So it'd be much easier for me to do avatar streams out and about. So you get very high quality streams. But I don't think it's ready. So we'll use my backup system, the WebRTC system. But I want to do the actual streams hosted from the iPhone itself, as opposed to connecting to this remote computer and triggering it remotely, which I'm set up to do. That's the backup option. I've got big plans what I want to do with the system.
So tears of joy, we should be less expected for stream, right? Are you saying that indirectly? Open mouth smile.
No, I'm just saying it's not ideal. I've been working on a complete iPhone solution for hosting streams, which will be very fast and not glitchy. WebRTC doesn't perform too great with cell phone towers. I wish it did. I'd be showing you guys much more of the world out here. That's why I've had to code this intricate and convoluted solution. Like, very few web developers are building completely native iPhone SwiftUI packages to make this sort of stuff a reality, but I am. And it's the sort of development that AI is useless for.
The bike stream you did was good though. How you did that?
So that was just a normal YouTube stream. So we didn't have avatars. Not many people joined the chat. What I want is I want to do the bike stream and have the avatars along with me, have the chat in my ears. So, do you know what I mean? Like, I want this stream to be just like right now in my office, but like out and about. That's what I'm aiming for. Because I notice when I do live streams without the avatars, they just don't perform well. But what we can do, let's get everything ready to test it tomorrow, see if it works. But one of the problems I ran into is I use these DJI mics, that's what's here. And I can't get the iPhone application to pick it up. I don't know why. The iPhone treats it as a headset. It works in the web app, but not in the native iPhone app. So that's where I kind of dropped it. A lot of behind the scenes stuff to like make all this work smoothly. And the office streams work pretty well. Like there's no lag when I move my hands, like it's not glitching. But yeah, I want the same for mobile streams.
Yesterday I encountered tears of joy, a woman who was lingering over the road for someone to stop and let her in, rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, that's because she doesn't know how to drive. We all know that. Or, yeah. What is going on with YouTube? I wonder if we need to just use the same thumbnail every night, because that's the one thing we're changing.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Like I said, I grew up with a single mother. I know how they drive. Let's see here. Look at that,
Nothing
29
changed,
followers.
just the night number.
29 followers on Twitch. Yeah. Truex, I'm just looking for something to blame because, you know, we had 3,000 views, I think it was last Thursday. But I did notice on last night's stream it was pretty quiet till the very end, and then YouTube started dumping people in. One of the most interesting things is people ask what game I'm playing. They don't assume that I'm coding it. So we're gonna have to make that more clear that we're coding this and it's not a game we're playing. But that's kind of annoying. How could I better show that? But we did get 16 likes last night, which was a lot for a code live stream. Quick look at stats right now. It's kind of crazy. This channel has got over 100,000 views in the last year, which is nuts.
Okay, I am changing the vibe completely to something people will definitely like to see.
And I like my avatar though. I like it. But let me see what you got. I removed this, what the hell? And you know something funny, Truex? The less people we get on the streams, the higher the AVD. Like it's almost 2-minute AVD tonight, but almost no one's seen it. So you can't just judge a stream by the AVD anymore. Very, very interesting.
The avatar is definitely amazing, and I used that idea in the Halloween one as well. Some spooky vibes are there if you checked it.
Let's take a look. Ha, that's great. Truex, the thumbnail master. That's pretty awesome. Should we just use this tonight? Why not? Use it tonight and tomorrow.
Genre-centric network says asterisk 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 I'm late.
PH, no worries, bro. Same here. How you doing? Yeah, YouTube's took a dump on us tonight. We'll see if it switches around.
Just finished the flight radar and working on street cams now.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Truex is trying to convince me to be my own street cam tomorrow. Well, Friday. Friday night. I think he might succeed.
Wanna see?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, log in Kynto and I'll just join whatever room you're in. Alright. Ready when you are. So we're going to take a look at PH Design's system.
How you made the avatar in the thumbnail at CodeLick.
Oh, that's Truex Edits that does the thumbnails. He's fantastic. It's quite a YouTube wizard, actually. Got a lot to learn from Truex. We all do. So guys, as you know, I coded my own WebRTC media sharing system that lets people and lets myself share camera and screen share desktop. That's how I assembled this actual physical stream. PH is going to show us what he's been working on. This will be, I think, the 3rd time he's doing that, maybe even the 4th, but at least 3 times now.
Is it streaming?
Let's see. I'm not seeing you come through, no. I'm in the same room as you, but I'm not seeing your stream.
Tears of joy Trooks, how you know this much about YouTube? Thinking face, you are definitely useful and resourceful person in my opinion. Rolling on the floor laughing, always talking about YouTube. Is this that I'm noticing it from a couple of days?
Yeah, pick his brain power skills. PH, are you on a VPN? It should work with VPN still, but you might have to reshare.
Lol, tears of joy useful.
Maybe we should continue our refactor as well, because we're going to get a better TTS system out of it. Like I said, never lack of things to work on. No, what the hell's going on? Maybe let me reload, maybe it's on my end. Oh, there you go, it was on my end. Give it a second. Alright, we got you. Give me a second here. I'm gonna have to remove the room background so I can see it in the background. Give me a second. This way we can see more of your screen. All right, I'm gonna have to reload one more time. All right, perfect. Oh. All right, PH, it's all yours.
I'm gonna go smoke a fatty to reward the dopamine receptors.
Good man. Someone has to. You don't see me doing it right now, so you gotta do it for me. All right.
Viral Babu says yo.
Viral Babu. We're taking a quick look at what PH has been working on. He's sharing screen with us right now in Kynto.
Here is my API database.
Sick. Yeah, I'm gonna need
a short video that's amazing. Starstruck.
Hell yeah, Viral Babu. I'll see if I can tag your username on it so people can click onto you. Damn, so you got 1200 APIs in here, PH. Cat facts. Awesome. Awesome sauce.
Yes, sir.
Let's scroll through some of the list or show some of the categories. I'm curious what sort of tools you got in here.
Working. Report any bugs.
I like how it notes like if you need an API key or not. That's helpful as well. Nice. Yeah, isn't React beautiful with the how responsive you can make your front end?
557 need know with.
What's some of your favorite APIs that you've came across, PH? Oh, you've got oh, there you go.
This one.
Yeah, where are you pulling the coding resources from? Curious.
I am facing a kind of problem with my Android phone. It's always performing good, its battery is good, but once I put my legs outside my house in sunlight, its battery drains so fast. Why is happening?
Oh, that's weird, Viral Babu. Curious what phone you have. I know there's some Android people in the chat here. Wow, there's a 4chan API that's publicly available.
Must not have
Oof.
added it yet.
You know what's cool by sharing your screen here, PH? You're going to be able to look back in time and see, you know, how your changes are progressing as well by doing these show and tells with us. Yeah, look at my home state. I don't sound like a Floridian, but I am. Florida. Always makes me feel good to see it, actually. Damn, look at all those lakes.
Live flights.
Go close to Lake Okeechobee. There's a military base near there. Curious.
Wow, a different kind of problem to Viral Babu.
Damn, look at that list of cameras. It looks like... Oh. That's not I-95. What road is that with all the cameras? I'm curious.
It's all Florida highway cameras.
Is it the Turnpike? Oh, it is 95, I think. I can barely see it on my screen, but...
75.
Okay. Yeah, because I-95 skirts the coast. That's so trippy. You know, if you keep clicking around, you're going to see someone pulled over at the side of the road. I don't think I've been on 75. I've always just kind of stuck to the coast. New York. Hell yeah, PH. A lot of progress. A lot of progress. Like I said, it looks good. I like how it looks.
Then also coding websites for snippets and learning.
Hell yeah. Geeks for Geeks. I've never seen that one before. But yeah, I'm glad you have MDN WebDocs as the first one. That's my favorite.
That's all updated so far.
Hell yeah. Alright, you're gonna have to keep us updated. Enjoy it when you do. Awesome. Thank you for that, PH.
Yes, here.
All right, folks, at this rate, we're not going to be hitting any goals tonight, but it is what it is.
Registration is open if you ever need a quick tool.
Yeah, I'm going to have to create an account. Maybe I'll do that now.
I'll be perfecting it in time.
Oh, hell yeah. I've seen you continually improve it. All right, this is your site.
But it's personal and public, so it's pretty much never ending.
Magnetometer. Whoa. Have any of you guys watched The Expanse, the TV show? Nice.
Tools will improve and the organizing of navigations will change in time. I notice the links and layout of how they are distributed need work.
Yeah, no, and I'm sure every time you use it or see someone else use your site, you're like, oh, I need to do this, this, and that. That's how I feel when people play Kynto. And when people ask me, you know, is Kynto done yet? I'm like, man, it's never going to be done. Done would be saying, like, I've given up.
That's how it is when it's personal.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why I say it like the haha.
I don't like cold coffee unless it's got ice in it. I'm not a fan. Barbaric. Oh boy, what are we gonna do?
Sheltering.
Dogs in Chernobyl have started turning blue.
Keep going, love, as much as possible. You're growing more and more daily.
Aye, that's true.
Live.
Hell yeah. Yeah. You know, sometimes I come on and YouTube decides not to send people over, but what are you gonna do? At least we warmed up for the next one. And yeah.
You got this.
Appreciate you, buddy.
I know it can be exhausting, but you reach 1K more as months go on.
Yeah. No, I'll be good. When we get like 5,000 subscribers, that's what I'm looking forward to.
I've seen it, and I'm proud of you, man.
Appreciate that, buddy. I do. You guys are like literally helping it happen too. Like that's important. That you guys know that. That I know that. All right, we can get rid of this. I don't need that.
Full score. Nah, it's all you. We're just like eye to each other's minds. An expansion.
Yeah, no, like a super organism in a sense, which is kind of cool.
Ika.
That's how I feel it. You know what happens, like even on the family unit. Like if you get along with a girl or a dude, you know, it's 2025 that you jive with.
Chatting, you are the one who is like doing all the stuff one-handedly. That's crazy.
I'd say the coolest thing is, you know, other people get to see it now. I think that's made it way more interesting for me. Like, I know all you guys have projects on your computer that, you know, you've built and cared about, and maybe haven't had the opportunity to have people see it. That's kind of what this was for me, you know. It was just a folder on my computer that I worked on, but no one's seen it. Okay. Okay, let's do the manual subscriber. PH says that's what it's all about, likes lonely without sharing. 100%. Yeah, that's very true. And I'm definitely a bit of a hermit. That's why I live where I live. But this is like one outlet.
Unfortunately, PH.
Yeah. And life goes by quick too, guys. I know I don't have to tell you
Face
that.
pink tears.
Goes by very quick.
Very unfortunate even for the going by quick part.
Yeah. Oh. A little bit of existential dread when I think about it, but you know, such is life. You can see why people flock to religion, all right? All right, let's make a button to add subscribers.
When I think about it, I'm scared to pass. To me, it feels like if it turns off, it goes black.
Yeah. And the one way we have to validate what you're saying is, what was it like before we existed? What do you remember before you were born? But here is one universal truth. Energy can never be created or destroyed.
Olash says, remember me?
Hi, welcome back. I remember you asking me that before too. How are you doing? Happy almost Halloween. Stream stats. We might have to make the stream stats bigger. What do you think, guys? Make it more clear. Isn't this cool? I could just live edit this.
Life is a miracle technically.
It most definitely is. It definitely is. It's a strange one.
Unfortunately, what I think is YouTube is all about patience. The more patiently you keep going, the more you can achieve further and further. The fact that is in so perfect alignment to all exist and rise simultaneously is mind asterisk asterisk asterisk.
That's true, Truex. Like a lot of the big people I've seen on YouTube were going for multiple years before the channel exploded, or took off, or slowly grew. If I read too much into the stats, it would be like discouraging. Like it would be just easy to like, well, you know, forget this. I'll just go watch TV and code. And yeah, PH, this very, very fine-tuned system. Just kind of made it look worse, but what are you gonna do? Chat's way at 87. Let's see if we gain any subscribers. No.
Indeed, can't comprehend it. Been looking for security in that area my whole life.
Yeah. Yeah. I have at times very, very lucid, intense dreams where it almost feels like living in another life or reality when I do sleep. my goal, and sometimes I've been able to do this, is to like harness that dream state to be productive and to solve problems. But sometimes it's fun to just fly about a nice planet. Dreams are weird, man. But no weirder than the reality that we observe, like right now.
Same, and sometimes they are predictions and they actually happen in real life.
Yeah, it's very hard to not let them impact how you view things. I know some girls that have had, you know, dreams that have done X, Y, or Z, and they wake up and they're like angry at me. And I'm like, why? And it's like, because I dreamt you did this. I'm like, okay. I can't really defend myself from your dreams.
No, like I mean I dreamed of Corona before it arrived and was stocking up on flu meds but didn't know why in 2019.
Wow. It's a crazy time. Honestly, I'd say that whole pandemic was when a good relationship at the time started going south for me, because you could expect. We were trapped in a house together.
I also dreamed of flooding, then that hurricane hit Sanibel and people were flooded out and drowning in the canals.
Bloody hell.
In the dream they were walking into the water and there was FEMA portables.
Oof. I had two, well, at least one friend and his brother that worked for FEMA. They're twin brothers, and they actually got fired because one of them was just not working. He was just streaming playing games all day on Twitch, and his job found out. And he was also smoking that Mary Jane, which you can't do when you're working for FEMA, or at least you're not supposed to be caught doing it. They were getting paid so much money for so little work, though. Like, crazy small amount of work.
They ignored me as I offered life vests, but they did ignore the signs in real life and got washed away. Then FEMA didn't show up for a long time, so the military did.
Oh. Creepy.
Remember that hurricane that hit a few years ago?
The one that stayed off the coast, Dorian, or which one?
It took out the Sanibel Bridge.
Oh, was that Michael? I don't know which one it was, but I do remember that the West Coast got devastated.
was giant.
Oof. Creepy, man.
Cape
Creepy.
Coral area got the eye.
Yeah, when you get the eye, you're screwed. I was here for Hurricane Wilma, which hit the
Pine
East
Island was
Coast.
pretty much gone too.
Yeah, Pine Island gets the brunt of it, man. Pine Island never does well.
I went through the eye of Hurricane Charlie also, that was wild, but could fit in the center of the eye of that storm.
So Charlie happened just before I moved to America. I remember going around on the boat in the Gulf of Mexico and seeing all the destroyed houses. It was absolutely crazy. Blue tarps on every house, and mansions tipped over into the water. That was no joke, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry you went through that one. That was bad. Why did that override what I was doing? That's not what I
Yup,
want.
took 11 years to rebuild.
Yeah, by that time you get rebuilt, something else hits.
Went to middle school and high school in FEMA trailers.
Wow. You know what's funny? Those same FEMA trailers that you went to school in, the school I went to over in the East Coast, ended up buying them. And they were all moldy. And they were just a cheap school. It was a film school. So we went to school in your leftover trailers. Some kids got sick from it.
So true story, my grandpa took me out the side door during the eye passing and we looked at the eye. It was awesome looking, but he said we were going to pee and I said why?
I went out during the high of Wilma. It was so crazy to see the sun shining and literally a circle in the sky. It was a huge circle though. And the calmness of the wind, very strange.
Then he said, so you could say one day that you asterisk in Charlie's eye.
What a smart guy, man. I like your grandpa. That's awesome. Major respect.
So I can say now, I peed in Charlie's eye.
Hell yeah, he deserved it. That's really funny.
Tears of joy. It was scary because it passed fast and took 3 grown men to pull the door shut and lock it.
Oh. Yeah, so I was in a 2-story wooden building for Hurricane Wilma. And my brother was a type 1 diabetic, so we got food drops from a helicopter. The federal government actually made sure we ate. We got MREs and we got big massive cans of beans that when you twisted the little metal tab in it, it would release the chemical to heat it and they would steam really hot and then you'd be able to eat them. Wish I had a camera back then. Not like I'd be able to use it though. We had no power for almost 4 weeks. PH says he loves MREs. They have some good cookies in some of them. That's funny.
I got buckets of 30 years MREs.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Buckets.
Kind of a prepper.
Yeah, we'd get along, PH. I think that's clear. Wow, guys, no subscribers tonight. I'm gonna have to do stuff earlier. That's crazy.
That's also what the lab I'm building is for.
What do you mean? So you could have something that like survives if the lights go out.
High tech and armed.
Yeah, you were speaking a little bit about that by having a offline element, large language model. Yeah. I think I'm gonna restart our server real quick. So that is gonna wipe out our chat stats, but that's okay. We're still coding. This lets me
can go off grid and be bunker ready.
Increment the subscribers counter, so I think it's worth doing it. Set subscriber count. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna reboot the server real quick, guys. Boom. So now we'll be able to track individual subscribers. So let me start everything back up. I'm not gonna bother starting up Twitch or Kick. They were quiet and it's effort. All right.
You posted me as a short video. That's amazing. Starstruck.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Got a bug. Gonna build drones. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's wrong with this? Why didn't... Oh, is it set state? Bloody hell. Yeah, I really want to build FPV drones. You did just see that FCC in America banned DJI drones retroactively, which sucks. I've got a ton of DJI drones. I've been saying this for a long time, that eventually they're going to take the drones out of consumer hands. You're not going to be allowed to fly them. That's where it's going, 100%. My guess is PH, they just don't want us to have them. It's too much power. I think it's disgusting. I really do. I think it's offensive. Why isn't this loading now? What happened? Weird, but it's working here. What's going on? What? There's no way we're going back to production. Our containers are running. What the hell? Wait, restart Chrome. It's working in Firefox? I don't even know, guys. It's so strange. Why is it pulling that? Pulling the wrong system. It's supposed to be pulling. Soft edge ain't so bad. Something strange is going on. Worst case, we could always revert back to production, but I want the stream goals up. Oh, is it cold up by you? What temperature is it, pH? Curious. Yeah, I started this stream with a hoodie, but before I even got the stream going, I had the hoodie off. I got hot very quickly. This is a really weird thing. I might have to switch to Firefox, but that would be extremely annoying. So it's loading the packets, it's loading all that fine, but it is not loading our WebSockets. 52. No, man, that's cold. Like, that doesn't sound comfortable to sit in. I was out having a smoke and a cigarette in Scotland outside my cousin's house, and it was in like the low 50s. And by the time I got in the house, man, my chief were chatting. I was calling home at that point, talking to my ex, and yeah, she could literally hear it, like my teeth were chattering. Plus in Scotland, it's like a wet cold, so you really feel it. Yeah, lifelong Floridian pH. you can't get that out of your blood. Curious if I should just reboot Docker, but since it's working over here, I don't feel the need to. Let's kick on production. We'll have no stream goals until I figure it out. I don't know. Oh, okay, now it works. Thanks, Chrome. I did absolutely nothing. No code changes, nothing. Still not coming up. All right, 2 seconds. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent just because a browser started acting up and try to debug stuff. Switch this back. There we go. Florida does have wild. Yeah, no, PH says, ever seen it rain across the street but not on your side of the street? Yeah. I think the only comparison to Florida with the rain like that is Scotland. But yeah, 100%.
Registration is open if you ever need a quick tool.
Popular goals. Popular subscribers. Oh. Okay. Let's increment it.
I'd probably like Scotland.
Hi. I think you would. At least maybe how it used to be. But compared to the rest of the UK, Scotland's like the most Scottish, like it's the most British, the most UK place left in the UK, if that makes sense. subscriber count. Okay. Oh shit, we're
The
not passing the
landscape looked
message.
awesome in your videos, the ones where you traveled with your ex.
Yeah, so that was actually like we were still together then, but she didn't come with me. I told her she would have came. I would have paid for her ticket, but she missed out on that, and she's probably never going to ever see Scotland now, ever. Which is funny because it's she got, you know, her YouTube channel is all about fly fishing, and the only reason she started doing that in the first place is because I brought back my granddad's flies that he tied before he died. So she can thank him for her channel. All right, I'm gonna restart this again, see what happens. I think she messed up not going though. First off, she would have understood me better if she'd seen where I came from. Like, if the roles were reversed, I would have went to Scotland with her. Are you kidding me?
I've seen it, and I'm proud of you, man.
Let's see. Oh, come on, it's not incrementing the counter.
Your new interesting sounds like it's working out.
Yeah, we'll see. She's very interesting. She's almost about the in-person connection. And a wee bit of an introvert herself, but yeah, I won't be surprised if it goes further. But even outside of that, I'm still talking to other people. But she showed me that, you know, I could have a good connection with people, which I appreciate.
I can see your energy shifting the spark of something. You are getting your mojo back.
Yeah, I think so. Now, if only that could lead to some more daytime streams. You know, like, I'm at that point where I also, you know, even if it's going really well, I still prepare for, like, you know, it can still fall apart or never see it again or whatever, but like I've learned so much, and just a little bit of connection we've shared thus far. Damn, it was way better than anything I've ever had, so I'm excited to see what happens, be it with her or someone else. Like, I've definitely not given up, you know what I mean?
Stream public coding in a coffee shop or something.
Ooh. That'd be interesting.
We just got a blackout of electricity here.
PH was wondering where you went, Truex. Hope you're alright. PH, that's actually a pretty good idea. There's a cava bar in town that's pretty chill. I might do it there. Maybe we could do that this weekend. I do need to take advantage of, like, being out of work right now. It's not going to last forever.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Oh dang.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna reboot this again because I'm still trying to get this working properly. Yeah, it would be cool. And I appreciate the idea, PH. So PH asked how the job hunt is going. Pretty lame. I had a company that was wanting to set up an interview. I messaged them the times I'd be available. They never picked up on that, so who knows? This is like the worst time of year to try and find a job, I'll be honest. Which sucks. I'm gonna be burning through my savings starting end of next month. So it's gonna get real.
Very unfortunate even for the going by quick part.
Yeah, when I restart the chats, you see it like plays a random old one. Just ignore that. Yeah, I agree, PH. The annoying thing is I'm really good at what I do as well. I just need to actually get in somewhere. Damn it, why is this doing this? So confusing.
Did you look into Upwork?
Yeah, it says I have to pay to bid on projects. I remember it used to be free. Like I just wanted to, you know, pick up a job and do it. I think maybe starting Monday next week is when we'll take the job hunt extremely serious. Like literally start emailing companies that I'd want to work
your
for.
Channel some days ago I found one video where you doing a job for your boss face with tears of joy. I commented there.
Yeah, it was a video from 2014. It's pretty cool. And there's a few people that I could reach out to see if they've got anything for me, like any emergency stuff, but...
Do you use Indeed?
No, I'll check that out. I use LinkedIn mainly, but it's getting to the point where I've seen jobs listed on LinkedIn, and by the time I click the link for the email notification, they've already closed it out because they've filled the position. Absolutely nuts. I've never seen it like that. Ever. But I don't even.
I got a
I
lot
guess
of
worst
jobs
case.
on Indeed.
Worst case scenario, I would try to take out a loan to try and get.
Fiverr and
make it
Upwork
to
are saturated
Q1.
because of so many people.
But that would be good. It's harder to get loans when you don't have an employer they can call to verify you work there. So who knows? The last time before the job I was working at for 4 years, I did have to take a loan out. I think I took one for like 10 grand. And when I started the job, I was literally like, I had a couple $100 left in my bank account. And over the course of a year, I paid down all my credit cards, paid down that loan, paid down a friend that lent me like 12 grand. So I've been in worse situations, but man, I don't want to be like that. Yeah, Truex is saturated.
Indeed is for businesses that are hiring, and it's like one click to apply once resume is uploaded and all.
Alright, yeah, I'll add that to the list then. I'll hit that. I'll hit that tomorrow during the day. I think your suggestion's good to go out and do a stream in public.
A lot of
because I
big
could
companies
do that
use
stuff
it.
there as well. Alright. Yeah, when people finally do look at my resume, they'll say like, wow, you're extremely highly qualified. So it's not a qualification issue, but I'm a self-taught developer, so I don't have education listed in my resume. It's just all experience of companies I've worked at. Big companies, ones you'd recognize if I said. But I think the main thing is the economy is trash right now, and we're in Q4. This is not the time people are hiring. They hire, you know, January 1st. So that's what I'm expecting, is realistically when I'll get something next. But that means I'm trying to line something up.
Amazon and more.
Yeah. They don't pay that much. It's actually kind of surprising. I'm at the point where I'd just take whatever. Because I could always find a better job. But I need something. Ugh.
Walmart.
Viral Babu says, what does
Grinning squinting face.
Babu says, what does GPU stand for? A, graphical performance unit, general processing unit, graphics processing unit, or graph power utility. That would be C, graphics processing unit.
right thumbs up light skin tone?
Oh yeah. Leave it to Viral Babu.
Which of these was the first computer virus in history? A. Creeper. B. Elaveu. C. My Doom. D. Melissa.
Oh. I'm gonna say B, I love you. Let's see. That does sound familiar, but I don't know if it was the first one.
No, it's C.
Ah,
Creeper.
okay. Wouldn't that be A? Folks watching, make sure you like this video and share it with anyone you're interested with. Even if you just click share and click copy URL, YouTube treats that as a share. I'll help us get more avatars on, if not tonight, tomorrow. It's kind of a little trick.
Creeper is B.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly restart this, guys, because I do want the subscriber count to go up. Viral Babu says, which of these is not a real programming language? A for Smalltalk, B for Scheme, C for Basic++, or D for Lisp? Smalltalk is a real programming language. That's actually what Objective-C was based on. Lisp is real. So that leaves scheme or basic. Basic's a real one, but I don't know if basic plus plus is a real one. Let's say scheme, B for scheme. No, small talk's real. I studied the history of the Objective-C of all things. But yeah, basic's a real one, but not basic plus plus. You got us with the plus plus. Yep, Lisp is real. It's an old one. Well, I think that's actually one of the most, one of the first functional programming languages is Lisp. Yeah, it definitely is educational. Appreciate you, Babu. Yeah, the history of Smalltalk's interesting. So Steve Jobs actually moved to the company called Next when he got fired from Apple, and they kind of invented Smalltalk. And Smalltalk became the basis of Objective-C when he came back to Apple. Just a little fun fact. Instead of calling functions, you sent messages. It's a programming paradigm that actually influences even JavaScript to this day. The more you know. There we go. Now I've got the subscriber count working properly. Bloody hell. So we can increment our subscriber count in real time, make it accurate. I'm not sure why it's saying negative 3 subs, but that's okay. Alright, and let's start this up. Alright, we'll almost have everything sorted, guys, for goal stats. And we did get one more subscriber, so let's push that up. So you're seeing there is a bug to fix, so it says on the sub goal counter, it says -4 out of 10. That's a bug, but we could fix that in the front end real quick. Give me a second and we'll fix it. We'll just do it math.abs, which will make it positive, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, where was it? Live? Yes. Yes, it was. And we're doing math.abs. Oh, did it not read out Viral Babu's comment? Let's see what he said.
Viral Babu says, what's the most powerful programming tool? A. Stack Overflow. B. ChatGPT.
You ever get Zima OS up?
So Viral Babu says, what's the most powerful programming tool? Stack Overflow, ChatGPT, Google, or Control-C and Control-V. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna roll out AI. I'm sorry, but I like coding. I'd say C and D for me. No Zima OS yet. I want to get that up though. And yeah, Stack Overflow is also very helpful. ChatGPT would be nothing without Stack Overflow, that's for sure.
Viral Babu says face with tears of joy, rolling on the floor laughing, face with tears of joy.
Alright guys, now we have our sub counter working properly, so you can see we're tracking how many subs we've got out of our goal.
Question.
Yeah, you're gonna get people mad with that one. I'm gonna get people mad with what I think. But it looks like we have almost everything working, guys. So we'll go to commit this to the source code and run it on staging. And we can get back to coding other features. Why does YouTube hate us tonight? May as well take this opportunity to just update our title if we're not getting anyone on anyway. We are ready for when YouTube sends a bunch of people over. We've got a bunch of interactive stuff in the stream
now. If you
now.
could talk to your code, what would you say? A. Please just run. B. Why you no work? C. Good job. Proud of you face holding back tears. D. You're adopted.
Genre-centric network says I don't know. I use Deep Agent to fix large projects and code. It's just a tool. If you already know what you're doing enough to tell it what you're doing, then it just does it faster.
Oh yeah, PH, I won't disagree with that. Viral Babu, what I say to my code is why. Why? You'll hear me say that a lot in streams as well as I'm trying to debug. Why? Why you do this?
LOL face with tears of joy.
I tell you, PH, if... Oh wow, someone did say something on Twitch, but let's activate
Which
Twitch
has a
chat.
cup of coffee on it? A. Java. B. Python. C. C++.
Most of that website was coded in AI.
Java. Java. No, you've used it well, PH. I'm just saying personally, I enjoy coding. And I think these streams are a little bit more interesting because like I do code. I've had people come in and ask like, "Why are you coding?" Like, it's like because I enjoy it. It's also how I learn. And I think my brain would begin to atrophy if I didn't code. Like I think I'd get like dementia, I'll be honest. All right, Twitch. We do have Twitch chat up. I've seen NGT Tantai was probably expecting it to read out their message, but it didn't.
Which of these is not typically stored in RAM? A. Running programs. B. Operating system files. C. Long-term saved data. D. Temporary variables.
C.
There's coders and editors. I'm the editor, you're the coder.
Hell yeah. And PH, I'll say something now. The AI I do love is the stuff you can run on local. So thank you for making me aware that that was even a thing that was useful. And that's the next big project, is to release that into Kynto. I just feel better if we can run that stuff ourselves.
Your career path just pays a lot more.
Like my fear is like begin to depend on it and it gets turned off. Do you know what I mean? If you're able to run that stuff locally, woof, that's huge.
proxies?
Good.
Yeah, PH. So that's good if the stuff's up, but imagine Claude or OpenAI has like an outage, or it gets banned or something. You're not allowed to use it. I'm not saying that would happen, but I don't know. So you should use it as much as you can right now, and also set up local. I think my fears are unfounded, but it's just how my mind works.
Nah, I keep the LLMs backed up.
Hell yeah.
I agree.
Let's get some spooky trees in here. X must have lost power again.
I also host locally, just haven't set up my environment for that yet.
We're gonna have it fully integrated into this system. That's what I've been coding. That's what I was doing all the Python for. So it can send its responses over WebSockets, so we can get it all streaming back in real time. I should probably take a look at that. Well, no, because that risks interfering with the stream right now. I should just commit this stuff to get it ready for release. Let's do that before we wrap it up.
I'll run my website locally once I get set up and run some Cloudflare.
It would be cool, PH, if you, in one of these streams, you showed us how you use the AI to build, because I think that's important.
The speed would be insane since I'm on the East Coast.
Ooh, we got refactor to finish. So much stuff. This is crazy.
What is the main purpose of an API? A. Make coffee. B. Connect software systems. C. Hack other apps. D. Store data locally.
I'm gonna go with B. Application Program Interface. PH says, oh man, hours of prompting ideas, but I'm getting pretty good at talking to it, getting it to do the things I want quickly. Piece by piece, and a lot of new chats to prevent hallucinations. Yeah. Yeah. Got a leaderboard to release as well.
Truex Edits says, I think today people are enjoying their Halloween jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, I think so, Trex. I do notice during holidays people come on streams less. Yeah. That's alright.
I wonder if you can use any of those APIs on my API database.
Oh, 100%. I think you have to make it so I have permissions to view it, PH, but I'll definitely poke around it. Do that tomorrow. But I created an account and I had a look for that section and I couldn't find it. So I think you need to, or maybe you just haven't uploaded it yet, I don't know.
Under Resources.
Let's check real quick. Yeah, not coming up for me. See, maybe it does. Oh, okay.
Click on Resources
right.
and Tools.
There it is. Nice. I like how it has usage notes. It's very good. We're gonna have to do a stream project where we spend a week doing crypto stuff.
If you code overlays, make a fake glowing button labeled press Alt plus F4 for secret feature.
What's L-F4 do again?
Nah, that closes browser.
Does it?
Don't do it.
That's funny.
LOL.
That's a good one. Thank you for the warning.
LOL. Viral Baba rolling on the floor laughing.
He rickrolled you grinning squinting face.
Yeah. One of my early videos on YouTube, I have a Rickroll in one of my demos.
Never gonna give you up.
Never ever. I'm never gonna let you down either. Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Face with tears of joy.
Oh, we gotta commit all this Python. I don't want to lose that. Looks like I started coding leaderboard. Let's take a look at that. We're not going to do much with that tonight because I've got a TV show that I want to finish. Well, I'm not going to finish it. I'm just really enjoying it. Expanse again. It's really good. I'm not going to lie. It's really good.
Y'all ever got tricked by?
Oh my god. I got tricked by Lemon Party. Please don't type that in Google. Hopefully it's down. That was one of the ones that was going around when I was a kid. Very bad.
LOL.
He was blocked by the word filter, obviously.
The old people.
Oh, you know what's up.
What's the real purpose of comments in code? A. Explain logic. B. Impress teammates. C. Increase line count. Face with tears of joy. D. Mark sections for future updates.
Oh, I mainly use them for D, for to-dos. Like, this is a hack, fix it, you know? I'll be honest. What about you guys? Where's my leaderboard? Oh, component wrong? Nope.
What's your real enemy while coding? A. Bugs. Bug. B. Distractions. C. Sleeping face. D. Internet down loudly crying face.
For 2x edits, it's probably power outage, but for me, it's sleep. Can't stand it. I hate I have to do that. Yeah, distractions. I think PH, that makes sense. You got the distractions to deal with. It's just me out here. Dogs working his balls. That's my
Rolling on the
distractions.
floor laughing D and A and B.
Women always bickering.
Man,
C is out of order.
you should. PH is so funny because you'll see when I started streaming a ton in middle of June, that's because there was no more bickering in my ear. The channel started growing a lot, so I can empathize.
Face with tears of joy.
Oh, we're not importing the leaderboard anymore. That's the problem. Go ahead and import it. It's gonna look like crap, but we have to start somewhere, guys. Oh. Yeah, that's terrible.
What do you learn fastest as a coder? A. Syntax. B. Problem solving. C. How to Google things. D. Patience face with tears of joy.
I would say that for me, and especially when I started learning, it's how to Google. 100%. Then problem solving comes after.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. LOL.
Yeah, I don't see this though. We'll save the leaderboard for another night. Yeah. It says when the guy, so I posted a video on my shorts where a guy was getting arrested. Yes, the guy got slammed on the cop car. Did you see him fight before that? Yeah, he was being quite unruly. And I definitely understand, how some cop videos can, show what looks like brutality, but the video doesn't show what comes before it. I'm not dismissing the fact that
What's
brutality
the coder's
happens.
superpower? A. Turning caffeine into code hot beverage. B. Solving logic puzzles. C. Explaining things no one understands. D. Surviving without sleep. ZZZ.
It's funny. C is actually one of the hardest things to try to explain to people. But I'd say D and A. Yeah, it says C. I don't know who he was fighting. Probably some chick's boyfriend.
Always D. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Right. Yeah. Brutal.
What is sleep?
Exactly. Oh god. Just looked at the clock, guys. The good thing is we don't have any
2 or
token
5, it's
limits
all the
anymore.
same now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Gosh. Well, I think we're going to shut this down. I'm going to go watch The Expanse. And I have to figure out food. I haven't really eaten. I had a salad. I'm starving. Plus, if I actually get to sleep before like 7 a.m, there's a chance that we could have a day stream. I'm going to write on the whiteboard like my instructions for the day because
I'm eating honey barbecue sun chips.
Damn, I love sun chips. Barrel Babu says, what's the most powerful programming command? Control Z, Alt F4. That's just cheeky. But for me, it's A. Undo. Hella useful. It took me years to learn that one. I was always like, clicking the drop down for it, undo. It's funny in the UK we say Control Z, but I finally changed how I say it. I say it the American way now.
None of those.
What is the most powerful one? PH.
Alt Control R.
does that do? Oh, reload. Ha! Didn't control
Shift,
F5.
Control R.
Shift control. Yeah, control F5 is what I used to use. If it this reload, that's what it looks like for me. Alright folks, I appreciate the chat. This is good, even though we had not too many people come in tonight.
What's the most powerful
I need to go
line ever
join
written?
you.
A. Hello, world. B. If, true. C. Pseudo anything smirking face. D. Git push origin main.
I'm gonna say sudo. You could do some damage. Sudo, sudo, sudo. You always want to be right. Or at least emulate it. That's what sudo lets you do.
Yes, C.
Alright, if there's anyone listening in Void
Elbow cough.
beyond us, make sure you...
Pseudo.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you join the Discord, and tune in tomorrow. We didn't reach any goals tonight, but we still had a good time hanging out. It's funny, we coded this and actually reached the goal the first night. We reached a light goal and a sub goal. Today we didn't reach that, but that's alright. It's not for our efforts, it's everyone else. You're the problem, YouTube. If I don't catch you guys, but we'll really try to get on, have a fantastic Halloween. And if you guys don't make it on, have a fantastic Halloween. And yeah, we'll be back. I expect I'll be on like Saturday night as well, so we'll pick it up. Yeah, no, cheers for showing us your project PH. I'll be clicking around and looking at the APIs on there as well, off screen. Alright, TrueX Edits, Viral Babu, appreciate you guys. Take it easy.
Happy Halloween, Jack-o'-lantern.
Thank you.
To everyone.
Hell yeah. Alright, folks. Ah.